So I've only ever been to festivals performing as a musician. And I love performing at festivals because I get to play with interesting artists. I mean, last night I played in Serbia with Grandmaster Flash and Kraftwerk and Patti Smith. And it's a pretty amazing experience to stand on stage in front of 40,000 or 50,000 people. Well, when I make an album, it's quite simple. I'm just trying to make music that I love, and hopefully in the process make music that other people will love as well. I mean, this album, Wait For Me, I guess it's different from other albums that I've made in that it's quieter and more emotional and more vulnerable. So that's what I was trying to do. I love a lot of different types of music. You know, I like loud dance music, I like punk rock, I like classical music, but the music that I really love the most is music that's quieter and more emotional, and so that's what I really focused on with this record.
I broke everything new again, everything that I'd owned. I threw it out the windows, came along. Streetways I know will find the colors of my sea. Perfect color me.
Mainly what inspires me to make music is the fact that I really love music. And I love how music can affect me, and I love how music can affect other people. And to me, music is just an incredibly powerful art form, and so I'm mainly just inspired by the power of music. Well, I've made records in the past in big studios, and to be honest with you, I wanted to make a record that was more humble and more vulnerable and maybe a little more experimental, and for that, I wanted to work at home. Because if I work at home, it's just me in my studio by myself, and I can work whenever I want and just, you know, be more experimental and try new things. Well, years ago, about 20 years ago, I worked in a record store, and every bag that left the record store had to have a drawing on it. And so I started drawing this little cartoon character, and he's just been around ever since, and his name's The Little Idiot. And he's very simple, and he lives on another planet, and I love to draw him. Well, I'm doing two types of shows on this tour. One is more of a theater show, which is more experimental. The show that we're doing tonight, though, is more of a greatest hits show. So it's playing songs from a lot of my albums, hopefully songs that people want to hear. At least that's my hope.